Hello, Dr. Tara Foster, acupuncturist and herbalist here. I wanted to show you guys one of my favorite little spring plants for cleaning your lymphatic system and blood. It's right here. It's Cleavers. It's called Cleavers because it has this Velcro-like quality to it. These are little guys. Sometimes they get quite big. It detoxes your blood and helps move your lymph. These delicate little plants in extract, or if you eat them or drink them in tea, kind of go through and grab all the toxins in your lymphatic system and help to pull out impurities, and which in turn can help take away acne, or when things start to accumulate, they will clump and they can form cysts. So they're just a really great herb. They come up this time of year in the spring, wherever you are right now. It's spring in Northern California, and they're out and about, and everybody's been talking about it. I have one patient who keeps coming in with a black tongue because she's been eating Cleavers. Fun fact, when you tincture Cleavers, it turns black. More to come. As you can see, I'm walking along this trail. There's a creek down here. There's Jupiter. And there's Cleavers everywhere. This patch of Cleavers, I think, is growing with some wild onion. Yeah. This plant that it's growing with is wild onion. So literally, you just take a scoop of what's growing here and make yourself a little snack. Later on in the year, you can add some blackberries. This plant here, though, this plant is called cowslip or pigweed. It's in the Apiaceae family, which is the carrot family, and the poison hemlock family. This plant is poisonous. This plant you don't want to touch. It does have some medicinal aspects, but that's for advanced herbalists, so leave this one alone. Per my video last week, guess who else I spotted out here? All right. Lemon balm. Thank you. There she is. Same creek, but I'm miles downstream. But there she is, prevailing lemon balm, holding it down for me this year. Spring is the best. Here we have a currant. Its leaves are soft. I don't have much smell. That usually means that this currant probably produces some fruit that you can eat. It's a great time of year to go out and see who's coming up for the spring. Buckeye is poisonous, but it's so pretty. This glorious vining. Like, look at this tendril. Look at that tendril. This wild cucumber. Also extremely poisonous. The fruits come out in a couple months, and it looks poisonous. I mean, it's like a spiky cucumber. It'll kill you. Don't eat it. One thing I'll say about springtime is it reminds me how much poison there is in the world. Like this patch. Poison. This is all poison. It will kill you. This is poison hemlock. You can see the speckles and the purple. There are very few plants in this family that have that purple that are okay for you to eat. But if you've ever grown carrots, I mean, it looks like a carrot patch. Like, so much. Don't eat these ones. I found the perfect example of what I was talking about with spring foraging, about watching out for little death traps, because there's so many plants out here that can hurt you. And I really think that's about learning about boundaries and respecting the forest. And I'm going to show you my example here. So you're walking through the forest. You're like, oh, look, there are some of those cleavers that I was learning about. Well, look. If you reach in, this sprouts there. Guess what that is? An itchy nightmare. An itchy nightmare. It's poison oak. And she's coming to take over this hillside that is filled with cleavers. There's a ton of cleavers in here, but you don't want to go grabbing those, and you don't want to harvest herbs that are grown anywhere near poison oak. And to top things off, we have one of these glorious, beautiful wild cucumber vines coming to join the party. I love them a lot. They're so beautiful, but they are very poisonous. So, know where you are. Don't get poison oak. It's just starting to sprout up this year. They're little babies. They're shiny. They're full of oil. Waiting to give you an itchy rash. This plant is as tall as me. It's another one of my favorite soft, gentle forest friends. This is thimbleberry. Here's a better. These are just little baby leaves. They end up getting quite a bit bigger, like about the size of your palm. This is a whole stand of them here. See all these sticks? This is thimbleberry coming up. The berries on this plant they're similar to a raspberry, but they don't really have as much flavor. They're a little bit bland. I like the leaves because they make great toilet paper when you're having to squat in the woods. And they're very friendly and cute, and the birds love them. And they're so much more gentle than the blackberry. They barely have thorns. You can see this branch here. More of a woody branch than a thorny branch. I'll give you an example over here because there's usually some blackberries growing around. Here are some blackberries. And see that spiky? That is blackberry. The leaves are shaped differently. I want to tell a little story about this plant. Here you can see it also grown with poison hemlock. Just to remind you that this is not an edibles video. There is some cleavers there. It's fine to harvest that stuff since there's no poison oak here. Years ago, a friend of mine was camping and used this as toilet paper. And it is a phototoxic plant. So what that means in plant constituent poisons is that when you touch it, wherever you touch it on your body is where you get a rash. So she used it as toilet paper. And we were farming. We were at a farming internship at this time. I was an intern at the herb farm in Southern Oregon. And it was this time of year. We were there from March to June. And so the sun was coming out here and there. It was still a little bit rainy. But anytime the sun came out, her phototoxic rash would get worse. So she basically was done for because she couldn't be outside at all because it was basically this like debilitating rash all over her bottom area. Like, you don't want to walk, it's burning and painful. I, at the time, had only been practicing clinical herbalism for a couple years, but I chose to help her out, and she was down, and we basically made like a clay paste, and every night I would butter it on her bum, and she would put on like pads or a diaper type thing and sleep like that, and it actually totally helped cure the rash like way faster than it would have on its own. I don't remember what I put into it. This was like 2013. And yeah, she still to this day will thank me for saving her ass. But don't use it as toilet paper. It is a terrible idea. The thimbleberry that I was showing you earlier, way better choice. You can usually find it growing in the same area. It grows abundantly. And again, here's that plant. It's big, old, leafy. Looks like it'd be a good idea, but it's not. So big and there's so much of it. Don't touch it. Thank you for joining me on our herb walk today. It's your sign to go forest bathing.